U.S. products, where high quality, innovation, and outstanding customer service is the standard. Carefully unpack your new King Cobra 1200 and make sure all contents are present, including the operations manual, warranty information, chemical metering tips, and chart. Carefully examine the machine for any damage that may have occurred during shipping. The King Cobra 1200 comes standard with a patented hose reel and 25 feet of vacuum hose and solution line. Remove the zip tie and the orange tag prior to use. To roll up the hose, grasp each side of the hose reel and roll. The hose will automatically level itself as you roll it in. The King Cobra 1200 has two separate pumps for hard surface and carpet cleaning. The 1200 psi pump for hard surface cleaning has a separate connection on the top of the machine. To use the 1200 psi pump for hard surface cleaning, the solution line from the hose reel must be connected to this upper fitting. The pressure gauge for hard surface cleaning can be found on the front of the machine just above the lower carrying handle. For carpet cleaning, the King Cobra 1200 uses a separate 150 psi demand pump that has a separate connection on the lower front part of the machine. For carpet cleaning, connect the solution line from the hose reel to the connection on the lower part of the machine. The King Cobra 1200 comes equipped with auto fill to automatically keep the solution tank full. Simply hook up a 3/4 inch garden hose to the autofill mechanism and turn on the water. The autofill will automatically shut off when the tank is full and turn back on when more water needs to be added. The autofill is triggered by a float switch valve that is closed when the tank is full. The automatic chemical feed is located just to the side of the autofill. Chemical is metered by a metering tip inside the chemical feed line. To change metering level, remove the hose clamp and hose, remove metering tip, and use the chart to select the desired chemical feed amount. The chemical tray is located on top of the machine mounted to the lid of the recovery tank. Place the cleaning chemical of your choice in the tray and insert the siphon hose into the jug. The siphon hose has a weighted end to ensure that the feed line remains in the jug. Undo the white hose clamp to start the automatic solution feed. Chemical feed only works when using the auto fill on the King Cobra 1200. For hard surface settings, make sure the green smart circuit locator light is illuminated, ensuring you have two separate circuits. Then turn the rotating switch to the up position for the 1200 psi pump. Turn on the vacuum and the auto dump switch. For carpet cleaning, turn the rotating switch to the down position to activate the heater. Turn on the 150 psi pump and the vacuum. The auto dump is not usually used for carpet cleaning but can be turned on for larger cleaning jobs. The King Cobra 1200 is a dual cord machine that uses hospital grade locking plugs. Insert the plug into the receptacle on the machine and twist clockwise to lock into place. Repeat this action for the second plug. To remove these from the machine, twist the plugs in a counterclockwise direction, then pull the plug out of the receptacle on the machine. Other features on the rear of the machine are the auto dump pump for automatic removal of wastewater out of the recovery tank, the power prime foot pedal used to prime the 1200 psi pump and relieve pressure in the solution line, the manual dump hose for removing remaining water in the recovery tank, and power cord wraps for convenient cord management. Lifting up the tanks and looking into the lower part of the machine, you will see the 1200 psi pump. To the left of the 1200 psi pump is the 150 psi demand pump used for carpet cleaning. To the right of the 1200 psi pump is the patented inline heater element. To the rear of the lower compartment is the 7.2-inch 3-stage vacuum motor. Solid-state circuitry on the King Cobra 1200 ensures consistent heat at the wand tip. To properly prime the 1200 psi pump, remove the vacuum hose from the machine and turn on the 1200 psi pump and vacuum motor. While depressing the power prime foot pedal with your right foot, place your right hand over the vacuum nozzle. You will know that the pump has been primed when you hear a distinct change in the sound of the pump. This may take several minutes to prime, so be patient and let it prime for at least 30 seconds up to 2 minutes. To change the metering tip on the automatic chemical feed, remove the hose clamp from the chemical feed line. Remove the hose and the metering tip. Insert the new metering tip in the receptacle. Use the color-coded chart to select the proper metering tip for your application. Slide the hose clamp back on the hose and place the hose back on the automatic chemical feed receptacle. Finally, tighten the hose clamp around the hose. For hard surface cleaning, connect the solution line from the hose reel to the 1200 psi pump fitting at the top of the machine. Next, adjust the settings on the control panel. To turn on the 1200 psi pump, turn the rotator switch to the up position. Next, turn on the vacuum toggle switch to start the vacuum motor. If you're going to use auto dump, remove the cap on the auto dump pump and connect a garden hose before turning on the auto dump toggle switch. The proper way to use the turbo hard surface tool is in a forward and back motion, not from side to side. This will help you to keep a good seal to the floor with the tool. To change heads on the turbo hard surface tool, remove the 3 screws found on the top of the tool. Next, remove the solution line connection in the middle of the turbo hard surface tool. Now the head should be free, so lift up on the tool and set it aside. Remove the white plastic ring and replace it with the brush head. Place the cover over the brush head and snap the centerpiece into place. Replace and tighten the 3 screws removed earlier. Reconnect the solution line to the fitting on the tool head. For carpet cleaning, connect the solution line from the hose reel to the 150 psi pump connection on the bottom of the machine. If you have trouble connecting, release the pressure in the line by pressing the power prime foot switch on the back of the machine. On the control panel, turn the rotator switch to the down position. This will activate the onboard heater. Next, turn on the 150 psi demand pump by activating the middle toggle switch. Then turn on the vacuum and you're ready to clean carpet with hot water. This pump does not need to be primed. The last thing you will need to do before you start cleaning carpet is hook up the carpet wand. Connect the vacuum line to the wand, and using the quick disconnect, connect the solution line to the carpet wand. To optimize the cleaning power of the King Cobra 1200, we suggest that you use the modified V-stroke during carpet extraction. Start with an area about 4 foot by 4 foot. On the backstroke, pull the trigger on the wand for the solution spray. Let up on the trigger about 4 inches before the end of your stroke for maximum water recovery. Push the wand forward at a slight angle till your next stroke is slightly overlapping your previous stroke. Repeat the previous steps until you have cleaned your area, then start another. Be sure to thoroughly rinse out the recovery tank when you are done using the machine. Also, remove the filter in the recovery tank. Clean and replace after each machine use. This will minimize debris from getting into the auto dump pump and keep the machine from acquiring unpleasant odors. For technical assistance with your new King Cobra 1200, you can contact our technical service experts at 800-257-7982 or service@usproducts.com.